In the 1070s, William the Conqueror embarked on a monumental project, constructing a formidable stone tower in the heart of London. This fortress, known today as the Tower of London, was designed not only as a military stronghold but also as a symbol of his dominance and a statement to the subdued Londoners. Over the centuries, the tower has evolved into one of the most iconic landmarks in British history, fascinating and terrifying millions of visitors annually. The tower's history began with its central stone keep, a revolutionary structure in England, designed to intimidate and secure William's rule. The construction involved masons from Normandy and local English laborers. This early phase of building took approximately 2 decades to complete. By the late 12th century, under Henry III and Edward I, the tower was significantly expanded with impressive defensive features, including massive curtain walls, additional towers, and an enlarged moat. This expansion transformed it into England's largest and most secure concentric castle, with multiple rings of fortifications. Inside its walls, the Tower of London was not merely a fortress but also a luxurious royal palace. Medieval kings enjoyed lavish lodgings, and the tower became a significant administrative center. It housed the royal mint from the reign of Edward I until 1810, making it pivotal in controlling the nation's currency. Additionally, the royal armories were based here, where arms and armor were crafted and stored until the 19th century. The crown jewels were securely kept at the tower, and even today, they remain protected by a dedicated garrison. The tower's role extended beyond mere security and administration. It was a prominent symbol of royal authority and a place of imprisonment. Its dungeons and cells have housed many notable prisoners over the centuries. The infamous stories of royal intrigue and tragedy include the murder of Henry VI during the Wars of the Roses in 1471 and the mysterious disappearance of the princes in the tower in 1483. The discovery of 2 skeletons in 1674, later identified as the missing princes, added a chilling layer to the tower's dark history. Throughout its existence, the tower has been synonymous with both grandeur and fear. During the Tudor period, it became a principal state prison. High-profile prisoners like Lady Jane Grey, who was executed in 1554, and Sir Walter Raleigh, who spent several years imprisoned there, were held within its walls. Even in the 20th century, it served as a detention center for German spies during World War II. The tower's most enduring legacy, however, is perhaps its role as a tourist attraction. Since the 18th century, visitors have been drawn to its storied past, with interest surging in the 19th century. Today, the tower welcomes over 3 million tourists annually, who come to witness its rich tapestry of history, from its royal connections to its role in national defense. Among the tower's most famous features are the yeoman warders, also known as beefeaters, who have been a symbol of the tower for centuries. Originally part of the monarch's personal bodyguard, they were permanently stationed at the tower by Henry VIII in the early 16th century. Today, they perform ceremonial duties such as the ceremony of the keys and guide visitors through the tower's historical and architectural marvels. Their ceremonial uniforms, particularly the red state dress, are iconic and associated with the tower's traditional events, including the firing of the cannon on the wharf. The tower's reputation as a haunted location adds to its mystique. Among the most famous ghost stories is that of Anne Boleyn, who is said to haunt the site of her execution on Tower Green. Other reputed apparitions include Arbella Stewart, a cousin of Elizabeth I, who allegedly roams the Queen's house, and the tragic ghosts of the princes in the tower. The legend of the tower's ravens is also notable. It is said that if the ravens ever leave the tower, and by extension, the kingdom, will fall. The current Raven Master, a yeoman warder dedicated to their care, ensures the ravens remain a living symbol of the tower's enduring legacy. Beyond the historical and spectral, the Tower of London is a thriving community. It is home to the yeoman warders and their families, the resident governor, a garrison of soldiers, a doctor, and a chaplain. A pub within the tower's walls adds a touch of modernity to its ancient setting. As one of the world's leading tourist attractions and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Tower of London continues to captivate and intrigue visitors from around the globe. Its walls, rich with stories of royal grandeur, tragic executions, and haunted legends, stand as a testament to a millennium of history, embodying both the awe and the fear that have defined its past.